Hey, Aragorn, get out of the way. Okay, well, there goes Elrond. Sorry guys, I tried to go live, and as soon as I hit the start button, kitties, Aragorn, big boy, big boy, come here, over there. So, this is the best view. Maybe I can get it up higher. I don't know. Probably not. Cat fur. So, so I went to a flea market today, and Aragorn's here. Gimli's in the box. I was holding. Okay, wait a minute. I have the original 1968 Planet of the Apes movie going. Mike's away, so he didn't really want to watch the old one. So let me move that. That's going to quick finish that book today since it's a little one. But we did a little shopping. This was yesterday. Mike took me out to a place called Booth's Corners, which is kind of a farmer's market. It's a dedicated building, and while you can get food and stuff there, there's also all kinds of shops for things. And there was a gentleman there that had Wade Whimsies, and he had two I'd never seen before. We have this one. I actually think I should move you guys a little so that we've got better light from the window. So we have this double kitty, which I'm going to keep and put in my curio. And then he had this one, which is a little Cupid. So I'll be tucking him away for February's, when we get to January and I can do a Valentine's sale if I find enough stuff. Always a challenge finding holiday stuff. Wow, this guy really well wrapped this. This was just something for me. I love floral scents. I can't even find what had been my favorite perfumes anymore. I used to get Lily of the Valley perfume. I don't like rose perfume because it's a chemical scent that's just not quite right to what real roses actually smell like. So I used to have I have some lilac perfume left. I don't have any more Lily of the Valley perfume. I used to have gardenia. Um, and they're not easy to find, but I found a lilac candle. So that's for me. But that was yesterday. Now today, which bag is the flea market? This is the flea market bag. So I picked up, actually I picked this up after the flea market. It's a cool looking snowflake, but not only is it a pin, but it's got the thing on the back to be a necklace. So I have to decide if that's staying with me. This will be coming in a Christmas sale. This is a cool pin. And then this one. Okay, how cool is this? Look at that. That's all rhinestones, but it is so cool because it's the old steamer ship and it's hard to see, but right on the end there is actually an anchor. So who's here? Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Nora. So at the flea market, I found one lone postcard. It cost me $1 to get one lone postcard. Because, I go through them a lot. Oh my goodness, sneezies. Are you done? Are you done sneezing, Gimli? I don't know what's going on. Mike and I both, our allergies are just on overdrive starting yesterday. And Frodo started sneezing first. Now Gimli's sneezing his head off. I don't know what's going on, but something is putting out pollen that's just getting to all of us. But this is the Bloedel Conservatory in Queen Elizabeth Park, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. because I go through postcards, with the Scouts as well as in packages. So I go through a lot of them. I helped somebody set up carefully. I was unwrapping stuff out of the boxes for her, and these are good till best before November 2024. She gave me a free bag of walnuts. I can use them in salads. And then at the flea market, another seller, she couldn't find her bag of bags. The stuff she got from her mother wrapped everything in napkins, so she wrapped these up for me. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's one of the trees has gone. So I'm pretty sure, I have to check the number, but I'm pretty sure this is a Lefton little girl. So I have another St. Patrick's Day thing because it is so hard to find them. And we don't want to, these were from a different person. So, but how cute is this? How adorable. I like funny little I can't read that tag. I like silly little mushroom things, and there's the remains of a tag there, red and gold foil, and I'll have to later there's a smudge right over top, but I'll carefully clean that off. God, it's a little dusty too, but I thought that was so cute. Then there was a guy there. I wanted just the one, but it was 3 for $2. So they need a bath, but they will be coming to a live sale soon. First little baby Cupie with the puppy. It's so cute. Let's get the napkin out of the way. Put that there. Now the second little Cupie is a little strange because there's a mark on the forehead, which I think was meant to be a little curl, but then they didn't color it. So now we have this little adorable one with the bunny. And then since it was 3 for $2, this is from Russ. And this is just a little Easter bunny. And he's got a little smudge on the back of his head. He's a little dusty. So none of you're getting them before you're seeing them before they've ever been cleaned. So that was from there. And then I decided, since I was out, I was going to go to the Goodwill and Home. Now, this is Party Light. Now, how could I not? This is only half of it, but it's baby penguins. How could I not? Now, I didn't research this or anything. I found these two together, so I don't know, because this has no markings on it saying Party Light. So I don't know if this actually goes with it, but this, and I'm going to lift you up so you can see it. Whoops, this way. Look at that. Look at it makes this cool tree. And there's room for, all these holes for light because you put a candle underneath it. And that, whoop. So that whole thing was $3.99 because I told her, I said, look, I found this sitting like this. So I'm assuming that's $3.99 for the whole thing. But isn't that awesome? That's for me. That one is definitely for me. And I'm going to carefully sit it over here and keep it away from the furry children. So, I did pretty well there. I found quite a few things. Now, these, I have to double check them, but I'm feeling these are going to go to a live sale first. These are Pyrex. See, I didn't know if the saucers I found went together, because the saucers had the same pattern, but they were Corel. Not that yet. And the, where's the other one? I've got two. I have a nice pair, but these are Pyrex, and they're perfect. They don't look like they've ever been used. There are no scratches. I picked out the two that there were absolutely no scratches in the bottom. There's no sign. These designs still have a nice shine to them. There's no evidence that these were ever in a dishwasher. So I have a matching pair of these, which for those I will probably give you guys first crack at. I have to look them up and find out what they are. I didn't find the sugar bowl, but this is another pattern. Same thing though. It's never, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no scratches inside. This is all nice and shiny. It looks brand new. It's a Pyrex, and this is the creamer. I did look this one up. The sugar bowl would look exactly this way, but it wouldn't have the spout. It would literally just be an open bowl. I searched. I could not find it. I couldn't find it. I could only find the creamer. But creamers on their own don't have to be used for cream. You can use these, like I have in my kitchen. I have my stevia in one of these, and so I just, pour the stevia into the cup. It makes it a lot easier than having it in that bag. So the last batch of stuff. Oh wait, I want to show you this first. Now this I picked up. This is meant to go onto eBay. This is, can you see that cool bird? Now it doesn't have really anywhere to the gold, which is good. So the handle's all in great shape. But it is Theodore Haviland, Limoges, France, and the pattern is Ambazac. It's Ambazac. And I looked it up, and so I paid up for this. This was $3.99, but even though it's just the creamer, I should be able to get $12 to $15 for this on eBay. So this pretty little thing, again, no sugar bowl, had 2 serving bowls, had bunch plates, dinner plates, but I didn't want to buy. I was just going to get one and see how that was going to go. So that was that. What's in the chat? Ruby is staring at the fur baby. Oh, yeah. Which one are you? No collar. So this is Aragorn. Elrond climbed up over there on top of a jacket of Michael's and has gone to sleep. So now I saw this as I went past. You know how they put all the plush toys up across the top? Well, I saw this and I went, that kind of looks like a Folk Manus puppet. Well, it is. Now, it needs a little cleaning, but it does have its label, Folk Manus. I'm not even sure if Folk Manus still exists or not. We used to sell them through the Delaware Art Museum store. We used to sell puppets from them. And so anytime, the few times I've ever found one, I've always bought them and listed them on eBay because they're really worth it. And I found a bag from Lord knows when, because the receipt wasn't in there, that had some stuffed toys in it. They're in the kitchen. There was a Squashmallow with the original tag. There was the daughter from Rugrats. The blonde one is so obnoxious with I don't even know her name. A doll of that, which may or may not have been Michael's when he was a kid. I don't remember. I found a Squidward from SpongeBob stuffed toy in the bag. And what was the other one? Oh, the other one was some kind of little duck from Kitty something was the name. And I know I've seen Oh, I watched a video from somebody's channel, and it said that was a brand to watch out for because the resale rate's pretty good. So his feet are a little dirty, and he has to have his feet cleaned. And the rest of him's in good shape. The beak's a little dirty too, so I need to clean him up before he can go onto the eBay store. And then I picked up 2 books. Now, I want to go through the one, and I'm so bummed because however she put something on it, she damaged the cover of the one. Got to hang on to the receipt. So the first one you're going to see for the Halloween sale, book 2 of Cape May Ghost Stories. It's in great condition. So that'll be coming up for sale in the fall. And then there's this one, Electric Refrigerator Recipes and Menus, specially prepared for the General Electric Refrigerator. And I don't know what she did, but see that? She mucked that up on me. So that little label on the front got damaged. But the rest of the book, it's in excellent shape. It was printed in, this is the 3rd edition from July 1928. The copyright is from 1927. But look at the artwork. It's all this really cool 1920s. And what really blows me away is this one. You see that refrigerator with the big cooling unit on the top? That's what they had. But it's a lithograph, so all the artwork still has its wonderful colors. And there's a couple of photographs. Now, the photographs don't come out as crisp as the other one. There's even ice cream sauces, how to make them from scratch. A couple of mousse recipes, ice cream recipes. There's another, I don't know, those look strange. What is that? Oh, that's frozen strawberries. You crush them with sugar and then freeze it. So it ends up being like a sherbet. But it's just chock full of stuff. But where's that one picture I laughed at? So those old, that was the amount of your freezer space. That little bit on those really old ones from the 20s. That's all you got. That was your freezer. So I don't know how well you'd make anything. Now it's a great clean copy. There's room for notes in the back, but nothing has been written on it. It's just really cool. I'm gonna see if I can't press that flat and carefully with acid-free glue fix that. But that'll be coming up. So that's my little haul. I haven't been shopping in ages. And I knew there was this one flea market. It's a tiny little one at Governor Prince Park, and they usually have a car show. And I was going to film, but the problem is when they have these car shows, they never stop playing music, and it's loud. And granted, it's a lot of the cars are 1950s, so it's cool because it's a lot of 1950s music that I grew up hearing, which is nice. It was nice to hear it all, but I can't record. And the park is literally on the Delaware River. It is right there. And so there's always a wind blowing. So I thought, well, this is just between the music and the breeze, which I like the breeze, but I was worried about what that would do to the microphone. But the music just never stopped, so I couldn't film anything because I did want to film the cars, but I didn't get a chance to. So I didn't see anything older than there was a 1948 Buick. That was the oldest one there this time. There were a lot of cars that were from the 1950s into the 60s. The most recent one, somebody had the original, the 1980s Camaro that had the big Thunderbird on the hood of the car, And that was the most recent car. It was one of those. Everything else was 50s and 60s, more heavily to the 50s. There are a lot of steel cars and chrome at this one. But they do this a couple times a year, and this was the first time that I had seen that it was happening. I used to take stuff to this one, but Mike's not home this weekend. He's at wood badge training for the final weekend. And so there was no way I could go do it as a flea market. We're not ready for that yet anyway. But I thought, you know what, I'll go. It'll get me out of the house, out into the sunshine. I've got to walk more because with summer camp, you walk everywhere in camp. So, and Resica's big and lots of hills. So I figured I better, get myself out, do some walking. So that's what I did. And that was my day today. I have to watch how much battery power I have left. So, oh, Angelica, is that her name? Oh, thank you. I didn't know her name. I really don't remember much about Rugrats, but I do know that the vintage Rugrats toys sell pretty well on eBay. So I was like, huh. So either I picked it up somewhere. I think I may have picked this up, considering what it was with. I think I probably picked it up and bought it at some point. And then, of course, it got moved into a bag, into a box. And so when I found it, I started cleaning them last night. So we got that. We'll have that. And somewhere I have some Build-A-Bears, including a Doctor Who one that's dressed like David Tennant. I don't know that I'm selling that Build-A-Bear, but I have other ones that'll need to go. Pity it doesn't have like a small size sonic screwdriver with it. Wouldn't that be cool? Why not? So I just thought I'd hop on and give you guys a short little haul. And since I'm sitting over here, so I could get some light from the window, I realized it's like, okay, well, I can't video it like I was going to, because then by doing it all on the phone, since I don't have a digital camera, I can't see it. When I try to video something, it only ever wants to use the camera on the back of the phone. Well, then I can't see if I'm lined up right. So mind you, the angle you guys are looking up at me, it's not the most flattering angle for me, but we all know I'm a big girl. I ain't exactly Tinkerbell. So, between the two cats sneezing, Mike and I both keep getting stuffed up noses. Gary's coughing. I'm coughing a little bit. I don't know what. It's got to be some tree that's putting out pollen, because I noticed the light dusting all over the cars. So let's see here. What time? So, all right. Well, I just thought I'd come in and give you a quick one. That's everything I've got right now. And remember, next week on Thursday night will be another chat. Following week will be a sale. And I hope to see you guys then. And by all means, hit the thumbs up. So like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. And leave a comment. I'd greatly appreciate it. Help make that algorithm get my channel out there and share it. We're looking for growth this year. Not only emptying the house, but getting more viewers and subscribers. So, yep. Yes, it is cute goodies, though. I really, really, really do like that. I think that one's staying. I really, really like that one. So I'm going to go, and I hope you enjoyed this small little haul. I know I haven't done a haul in a long time, because I don't, with all the stuff here, I don't need to go out, but I needed to go walking to make sure I did. And so I had a budget, and I actually came home with most of my budget still in my pocket. That's a good thing. So I did well. And like I said, keep an eye out. Some of this stuff will be coming for a sale. The holiday stuff, though, that'll probably be cleaned up and then carefully put away with the other things for that holiday for next spring. Have a good weekend, guys.